What's up guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today what we're going to be doing is visiting my buddy Jason. He's an entrepreneur. He owns 2 businesses, and we're just going to ask him basic questions on how he got started, how he invests his money, what he does to make money pretty much. So yeah, let's get going. Alright guys, we made it to Ford, just waiting on Claire to get off work, and then we're gonna head to lunch. Alright guys, picked up my girlfriend, she's finally here. We're just heading to Taco Bell, and then we'll see you guys later. Here's Jason. Yes sir.
Jordan, you want to see flex over here?
Oh yeah.
You can't do that with Colin.
Jason, you look like a dad all the time.
That's because I strive for your dad.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Okay, Wiz Khalifa.
How is that?
Alrighty guys, so I just dropped my girlfriend back off at work, and we're heading over to Jason's now, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about business. So today I'm here with my buddy Jason, and we're going to be going over if you're interested in starting your own business or becoming an entrepreneur for yourself, and different financial aspects of your daily lives, as well as if you're trying to start a business. All right, Jason, so the first question I have for you is what businesses do you own right now, and how did you start them and why?
You know, frankly, I didn't want to work for someone, so, you know, I punched the clock for a couple years and kind of going into college, didn't know what I wanted to do.
So what'd you go to college for? Like, what was your first expectation of college, and like, why did you go? What was the point?
I didn't have anything else to do, you know.
I think that's what a lot of young kids, they go into college just because everybody else is doing it, and that's like the norm. So that's why they go into college.
You know, high school doesn't really prepare you for what you actually want to do in the real world.
That's true.
They
That's
give
very
you
true.
ideas, but like, I had no idea. I had too many hobbies, too many things that I enjoyed.
Yeah, that's true.
So going into college, you know, I took a semester just doing generals, and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
That was like for you.
it was exactly how my high school classes were.
Yeah, I
Textbook
kind of
and
noticed that
everything.
too. That's why I dropped out, because it's just not for me.
So it's like, well, I had, you know, graduating high school, I had a really cool Mustang, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, kind of like taking pictures of it, so
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
So that got into your photography business, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you started that.
Yep. I ended up taking all the classes that they had at the college, and photography, you know, learning Photoshop and all that stuff in that class. And
So instead of going for a degree, you kind of went for
I went for whatever benefited what I wanted to do in my life.
yeah. And I think that's what most people should do when they go to school. They shouldn't go just for the degree. They should go to actually get an education, which a lot of people, I don't think now today.
Yeah,
They do that.
I feel like if you're going just to get a degree, just so you say you have a degree but don't actually use it, it's really just a waste of money.
It really is. And time.
Yeah, it's, you know, you could be doing so many other things or realizing what you enjoy.
And what my dad used to say as well is all that money you're putting into college, all the debt and all the loans you're taking out, you could be putting that money towards a business instead of making triple or even quadruple that amount.
And I kind of knew I was just always meant to own a business and be my own boss.
Yeah.
And I you know, working that
Mm-hmm.
10, 12-hour shift every day, it's not the lifestyle you want to
Yeah,
live.
really. That's true. So how did you like start? So you did have a passion for taking pictures of cars and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So like what made you want to actually make that into a business? Like what,
You know,
how did you do that?
I never really thought about it until I got into those classes, and you know, people were like, well, can you take my picture? And I was like, okay, or take a picture of my car.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, why not? And you know, $50-$70 each shoot, a couple little edits here and there.
Yeah. And you're
Yeah.
having fun doing it, and
Yeah.
you're making money, so
Yeah,
that's perfect.
It's better than sitting behind a desk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, and then long story short, just you know, you kind of slide right into that website design for it, and
Yep. Just get it done.
yeah, business cards and the whole 9
Oh
yards.
yeah. So we're gonna put a link to Jason's Instagram so you guys can see his pictures and everything and what he does. And if you guys want pictures from Jason, hit him up, and I'll be glad to do that for you.
Arizona local.
Yes, sir. Okay, so the second business you own, how'd you get into that? So what is it, and like how'd you get into that?
So that was a little more, I don't want to say handed to me, but it's because there is a school for it, but
Yeah,
why go to the school when your dad owns a business that does that?
that's true. That's true.
So we do interior repairs on cars, so like cigarette burns, leather seats, fabric seats, steering wheels, you know.
Yeah. So my steering wheel was sun faded on the. I was always gripping it on the top, like you guys see in the videos.
Yeah, you little rider.
But I had a giant not a tear, but it was super worn out.
Yeah, it
and
was just discolored. And
yeah, discolored. And so Jason pretty much finished it, and it looks beautiful. It looks perfect. Looks like the car's brand new. So I really appreciate that.
You know, they don't always come out perfect, but
Yeah.
like the idea of this business is like it's more for used car dealerships.
Yeah.
So like when that used car hits the lot,
Mhm.
and you know, if there's 10 burns in the seat,
Yeah.
no one's gonna want to spend 10-20 grand on a car
That's true. Yeah.
that has burns in the seat.
Mhm.
So you
You fix it up to make it look nicer
fix
than
it
it
up
was.
before the customer comes look at
Yeah,
it,
for sure.
and then they never know it's there.
Mhm.
It may not be 100% perfect,
Yeah, yeah,
but it's gonna last long enough to where you know the car sells and
yeah.
they go on doing their daily life. You know,
Mhm.
some repairs last forever, some
Well, obviously,
maybe
some
a
don't,
year
yeah.
or whatnot. But he was doing it for 15 years,
Mhm.
and I was just like, well, I kind of wanted to carry on the business.
Mhm.
And you know, he just turned 60 like a couple
Yeah.
days ago, so he's gonna retire pretty soon.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm kind of at that point where it's like take over and expand.
Yeah.
But doing that business, that and the photography thing, you know, if one's slow, the other one kind of makes up for the other.
That's true. Yeah.
And it
So
gives,
multiple streams of income.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
And you have time for both. You actually have a lot of free time on your hands with
Yeah.
with the business.
Yeah.
Filming business.
yeah, it's nice. You know, when I was working at the dealership, I was putting in 200 hours a month,
Yeah.
and right now I make almost 3 times that amount.
Mm-hmm. And you don't work hardly as much, huh?
I probably put in 40, 50 hours a month.
Yeah.
And
So that's it for you guys. Pretty much owning your own business is the way to go.
I mean,
It may seem super hard.
yeah, it has its times, and I mean, being the owner or the boss or whatever, you know, there really is no downtime with it. But you know, pulling aside the physical work from it,
Yeah.
that's what I just consider work. You know, all the little bit of paperwork that I do,
Yeah.
or like advertisements, or you know, just to perfect the skills.
For sure.
I don't really consider that being at work. When I'm physically at work, I'm doing the job,
Yeah.
like earning the money right then and there.
And it's kind of nice because you get all that. It's not like you're working for someone and they just pay you an hourly wage. You're just like,
Yeah.
if I go get this account or
Yeah.
you know, if I get another account, then I'll be making more money. And you can kind of
And
grow yourself.
exactly. So I don't work for the dealership.
Yeah.
I just it's like subletted, but I work on the dealership property.
Yeah.
That way they don't have to lose time for the cars being sent out to go somewhere. It's all done right there on the lot.
So
And it's nice because everything fits in the back of the truck.
Mhm.
So materials and everything, I mean, it may sound expensive, you know, a can of dye or whatever,
Yeah.
like 18, 20 bucks.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you really think about it, if you can have all that material in the back of your car for like $1,000, that's minimum overhead.
Oh yeah. And you'll be making your money back like that for
Yeah.
sure. Alrighty, Jason. So the second question I have is, what is your advice for someone who wants to start a business?
Starting a business, you know, a lot of it's dedication, motivation, and just the passion behind it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna be successful doing something you don't enjoy,
That's true.
because it's just like getting up, like if you wanted to go work somewhere that you hate, and
Yeah.
it's like this
It'd be
really
it'd
sucks.
feel just like a job because
Yeah.
it's like a task that you don't want to
Exactly.
do. So with you like doing what you do because everything's dedicated to cars and things
I
like
mean,
that. So
granted, interiors isn't the greatest business out there,
yeah.
but you know, it gives me the opportunity to live the lifestyle that I want to live. So I can go to work and, you know, bust out 3 or 4 or 5 cars or whatnot and get everything done pretty quick, just because I've been doing it for a little while and
Yeah.
gotten used to, and I know what everything is or needs and the procedures for all of it. So, you know, I could be done working by noon.
Yeah. And you're done.
Yeah, and then I got the rest of the day to work on photography stuff or whatever other
Or even
businesses.
just free time if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah. So
You know,
that's awesome.
I hated working at the dealership
Oh,
till
yeah.
like 8 o'clock,
Uh-huh.
and then I get home and have to do homework.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I was like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I just killed so much time, and now it's just like,
School and work are a waste of money. Waste of time and money.
I mean, granted, trade schools are probably a pretty good
Yeah.
route
'Cause
for
you
a
learn-
lot of people.
Yeah, because you learn a certain skill set,
Yeah.
and you can even make your own business from that
Yeah.
skill set.
And, you know, you don't spend 4 years in college doing it.
Yeah.
It's usually like 10 to 13 months or whatnot, you know?
So examples of this that I know is like if you go to like an automotive trade school or something, you could work as a technician or you could start up your own shop. I know that sounds ridiculous because you gotta buy the shop and everything, but you can even do it at home, or you could do a mobile shop service and go to people's houses and do it, work on their cars for them. And another thing, one of my buddies, he's a welder, and he learned how to weld from a trade school, and now he has his own business welding. He makes gates, he makes anything anybody wants, he can do it.
Yeah.
And
Welding's a big business out
Yeah,
there.
he makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Way more than he ever would in a job, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, granted, welders get paid pretty well for the
Yeah.
most part,
Oh, yeah.
but like, you know, if you do it all yourself,
Oh yeah.
it's just so much better.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a little more work and
Yeah.
time consuming to get there, but I mean, you can't expect to start at the top.
Yeah, that's true. And in I think it's like the first 2 years or something, it may seem like you're not going anywhere, are not reaching where you want to be at.
Yep.
But after you make your money back and start paying, you know.
Yeah,
you start
exactly.
making money.
And it helps when the business that you decide that you're gonna start, you know, if you can keep the cost low for everything, you know, the chance, you know, if you lost out on it, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
$1,000 over your lifespan is really nothing.
Yeah, and mistakes are gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Every business has its downfalls, like especially in the beginning.
I knew a guy, you know, I met him when I was building the Mustang, and I was getting wheels picked out for it, and he was telling me when he was 21 he started his first business, and then it lasted about a year, and then it fell through, and then after that he started this wheel company, and it's grown.
Oh, yeah.
Like he does he has a Lamborghini sitting in the shop. In the shop.
That's crazy. Damn.
It's just insane.
Yeah.
You know.
And anybody can do it. It's not like, oh, I'm not smart enough. It's not
yeah,
if you have a certain skill or a passion you like to do, even if you're making pottery, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can literally make a business out of anything.
Yeah. If you're good at drawing, I guarantee you, if you knocked on doors in your neighborhood or something, and there was a couple or a dog or something, I guarantee you, if you were able to just draw up that family or that dog,
Oh yeah,
$50
Oh
easy.
yeah.
Someone would pay $50 for a nice detailed picture of them.
Oh yeah, for sure. So literally anything you want to do,
Yeah.
you can do it. Don't let anybody else tell you differently. There are going to be haters. There's going to be a lot of people saying, you know, you shouldn't be doing this. You should be going to school. You know, don't waste your time with this crap because you're not going to make any money. Everybody's going to say that, but you just got to push through and, you know, make the money.
Yeah. You got to live the lifestyle you want to live.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because if you just feel crammed and like stressed out, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
No one wants to do that.
For sure.
No one's like, I want to go work, stress myself out, go home, cry.
Yeah.
You know, that
It's
doesn't
ridiculous. Yeah. All right, Jason. So everything we've been talking about, what's your final thoughts and kind of comments to help young people get on their way to becoming their own person when they move out of their house, or kind of things like that?
Frankly, just try to prepare yourself the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
Be money conscious. Be wise with your decisions. It's okay to be dumb here and there.
Yeah,
but
you're young, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I mean, it does matter depending on.
$1,000 isn't gonna make or break you,
Yeah.
but if you keep doing it,
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna suffer.
For sure. That's pretty much it.
Well, and for like the business aspect, you know, if you have a passion, kind of maybe do some research and see what that possibility is. You know, you might just realize that you can actually make a lot of money doing what you just do for fun, because you know
You're doing it.
it's starting to.
Yep.
We're getting there.
Yep.
You know.
So just follow your dreams. I know everybody always says it, but follow your dreams, follow your passions, and try to make some money out of it.
Yeah. Work hard.
Work hard, play hard.
That is absolutely true.
Hell yeah.
I do that every day.
Heck yeah. All right, Jason. Well, thanks for meeting up with me. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Oh. Okay.
All
We'll have to
All
work
right.
on that next time. Yes.
right, guys. We'll see you later.